Hi, I'm Leah.
And I'm Deveter, and you're listening to
Let's
Let's Chat. Hi, Leah.
Hey, Mommy.
How's it going?
It's going pretty well.
Going pretty well. I'm glad to hear that it is going pretty well for me also.
Yay.
Yay! We are back to podcasting. I'm so excited. What we sharing with the people today?
Today we're going to be talking about how do you say it?
Toxicity.
That and kind of cutting people off. Since you like to say it, moving in silence
I don't like to say it. I just said it. Like
and keeping things on the low.
keeping things on the low. I used to tell your dad all the time, he's a musician and whatnot. And he would be really excited about projects and things that he's working on and stuff like that. And he used to blab it to everybody.
Man.
And then sometimes, unfortunately, because everything is not under his control, some things will fall through and not come to fruition. And then he would be crushed because he done told this one and that one that he got this coming up and that happening, and then it doesn't happen. And then you have to go back and tell the people, yeah, it didn't work out. Like, it makes you feel bad, right?
Mhm.
So sometimes you just keep it to yourself.
Keep it on the low.
Keep it on the low until it actually happens.
Yeah, facts.
And then people just see. Like, when we got our new car, I wasn't broadcasting it. Oh, we got a new car. Taking pictures by and posing and posting.
You really
and
just pulled up. I was like, what is this?
Y'all didn't even know, right?
It was like a bake sale. I was like, what?
It was at the bake
like,
sale.
You just pulled up and here's a cupcake. Like, what are you talking about?
What are you driving? Are we going away? What's happening?
That's what we're
here?
like. Are we going away? Like, what is it? Like, no, this is ours. We're like, what?
Yeah, silent moves, because everybody, grandma has been saying this over the past couple of weeks. Your great grandma,
Yes.
96 years old, she's a wonderful woman, has been saying this over the past couple of weeks. Everybody isn't your friend.
Yeah, man.
And because everybody isn't your friend, everybody isn't going to be happy for you.
Yeah.
Heavy
on it.
Like, people who are in your vicinity, who hanging around you, who are, call themselves your friends, but are really just associates, everybody isn't going to be happy for you. So you have to make sure that you evaluate your friendships all the time.
Yes.
And consistently.
Yes.
Which is why I don't have a lot of friends.
Okay.
In your opinion, what is a toxic person?
When I think of toxic, I think of something negative, like something that doesn't benefit you in a good way. Yeah. So I think of
that's
toxic.
it.
Yeah.
Just something negative that doesn't benefit you in a positive way. So when you relate that to people, though, what does a toxic person look like?
I feel like it depends on the person's role, like in your life. Like if it's a friend, then it's like not being there for you all the time, like having acts of jealousy, manipulation, that type of thing. All red flags.
What types of jealousy have you seen? Have you had to encounter any toxic people in your life?
I mean, sure, I don't remember, but
sure, I don't remember.
I'm sure it's somewhere down the line, but actually,
see, I knew you was gonna find something toxic to talk about.
I mean, like, it's not really toxic. It's just a form of jealousy, like people being like jealous of my life and like what I have. Like,
people are jealous of your life.
Yeah, I feel like what, like, yeah.
In what way?
Like, family life, like, you guys.
Explain.
Two pencils.
Two parents. So people are jealous of the fact that you have two parents?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But most of the... Okay, well, okay.
Yes.
All right, sorry. I had to look over at your friend list.
Yeah. But it doesn't come a point of, like, wanting, like, to be jealous. Like, it's understandable. Like, it's okay to be jealous of that type of thing as long as you're not, like, acting upon it, like trying to kill my parents.
Yeah, I hope nobody wants to kill us.
Like, wishing that on you guys.
Oh,
like,
no.
So, yeah, man.
So I read this quote and I wanted to share it here today. You don't ever have to feel guilty about removing toxic people from your life. It doesn't matter whether someone is a relative, romantic interest, employer, childhood friend, or a new acquaintance. You don't have to make room for people who cause you pain or make you feel small.
Yeah, man.
I
Nothing but
think,
facts.
yeah, I think that's really key. How do you think people can make you feel small?
Like, I feel like just overpowering everything you do, or like overlooking everything and like making you feel bad about it,
Mm-hmm.
or like getting down on you for doing something so small.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like that just really puts you in a tiny little hole.
Yeah. I think that, yeah, I agree with you on that. There are a lot of toxic people, and you have to quickly identify who they are. Like people who are, you're doing something, like you're doing the play in school, and you have a friend who's like, whatever, not supportive, not trying to push you to be the best you. That can lead to a toxic kind of situation, and you have to see your way clear of those types of acquaintances.
Yeah. Oh, to go back to jealousy,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want, like, I'm just gonna put this out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's normal. It's a human trait to like be jealous. Like,
Yeah, it
you
is.
can't get away from that.
This is true.
So like, but it's just better to be like supportive
Mm-hmm.
and like keep that to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes my friends be doing like good things and I'm like, congratulations, but like I'm crying on the inside, you know.
Yeah, I
Like just like,
understand
what can
that.
you do these days,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was really big. Wait,
Okay, Leah.
because what? Yeah, man.
Crying on the inside, why?
I mean, not really crying on the inside. It's just like, why is this not happening for me yet?
Mm.
Just like, and I'm not, that I'm not a patient person.
No, you're not.
Like,
You're very impatient.
just, I don't like slow people. Like, hurry up. I'm sorry.
You don't like slow people, and you don't like slow things,
I don't
like
like
things
slow.
taking
Oh
a
my
long
gosh.
time. But you know what? Good things come to those who wait.
Whoa. Like, why gotta be this way?
You gotta wait, Leah. Like everything can't. You know what? I feel like if things are instant, if everything in life was instant, you wouldn't appreciate it because you just get it so quickly.
Yeah.
When you take time to get something, when you're baking a banana bread and you know that it's gonna take 50 minutes and you're anxiously awaiting for it to be done, you savor every morsel of it because you know how long it took. You knew what the preparation was, cutting up the bananas, making sure that you had enough flour, making sure the sugar, blah, blah, blah. All the things that go into making that banana bread, you know what it took to get to the end result. But if you are just going to go to the grocery store and buy a banana bread, you're just going to eat it and be like, all right, I had a slice of banana bread. You don't enjoy it as
Yeah.
much because you didn't have to wait for it. It was given to you instantly. So I think, and that can relate to friendships, right? Friendships should be built
Yeah.
over time
Yeah.
and cultivated. You go through things together as friends. You learn from each other. You stop talking to each other and then be like, oh, I miss this person. Let me call them and see what's going on and rekindle that friendship. It means more. It matters more. The other part in this quote says, it's one thing if a person owns up to their behavior and makes an effort to change, but if a person disregards your feelings, ignores your boundaries, and continues to treat you in a harmful way, they need to go.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Just leave, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, it's real. Okay. My problem is that I don't like to block people.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do and hit that
Sometimes you
button.
gotta
Like,
do it.
yeah.
And
Like,
that goes for family too.
mhm.
If people are being toxic in your life and they're not adding, they're taking away, you have to block them.
You sure do.
So, oftentimes, you know, we have to identify the toxic people in our lives, and we have to make sure that we aren't the toxic people in other people's lives.
Yes.
It's easy to be able to say, oh, you did blah, 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 and never point back at ourselves and say that, hey, maybe I was the toxic person in this situation. Maybe my behavior wasn't up to par. Maybe I wasn't supportive. And that comes with examination. We have to always, the Bible says that a man ought to examine himself. Yes, I'm going to the Bible. You already know. You have to examine yourself. You have to look within and say, did I treat anybody wrong today? Did I say something that was out of order? How did I behave? Like, even when you said somebody is doing something great and you're like, congratulations, but inside you're crying,
Like, man,
maybe you should have kept that congratulations to yourself. Do you really mean it?
I mean it, but it's just like the little tiny Leah in the back of my brain, like, bro, what?
A little jealous.
Yeah. But, she can stay back there.
She can stay back there. Just press her down.
Yeah.
Like, little Leah, hush. Ain't nobody talking to you right now.
We don't need you right now.
So, toxic people are a no-no.
Yes.
Being a toxic person
is a no-no. Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Nope.
Just don't do it. Moving in silence is a big yes.
Please.
Move in silence. Everybody don't need to know your business. The gram don't need to know. The TikTok don't need to know.
For real. Like, just come on, man.
Right. Just because you got a new pair of sneakers don't mean everybody need to see them.
Okay, maybe.
Oh, you could post your sneakers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
but I thought we supposed to just wear them and let the walk
sure,
by.
but sometimes it's like, sometimes you need to see my sneakers.
Oh, sometimes.
Sometimes you don't. You got to really look within.
Sometimes.
And ask yourself. You make decisions every day.
This is true. But make the right decisions and don't be a toxic person, and live your best life.
Yes.
I think that's great. Toxicity. We both can't say it. Well, I am Deveter.
And I am Leah.
And you've been listening to
Let's Chat.
Please check us out on YouTube or at Let's Chat with Leah and Deveter, or on Instagram
at Let's Chat _podcast.
And we will be back again very soon. Thanks so much for listening.
Bye.
Bye.